Hello and welcome to another technical takedown the hard way. In today's video, we're going to have a little discussion about our last video. The video that I made about the Land Rover Defender and how it has captured me. It has captivated me. I started to like it. I don't know how it's happened, because when the vehicle first came out, almost 3 years ago now, I didn't really like it. I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like it. It's sort of, do you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the old 1990s Isuzu Troopers, I believe they're called. But after watching video after video after video of this vehicle being put through its paces and the way that the vehicle would take the abuse, take the punishment. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what other vehicle that I have been thinking about, other than commercial vehicles, which I haven't been thinking about commercial vehicles, what other vehicle that I've been thinking about, that I've put into my shortlist, has actually the ability to take that kind of punishment, to take that kind of abuse? And not many of them do. If any of them, I don't think. Now, I realize that you don't need a fancy, hardcore, Toyota Land Cruiser 79 or 78 that's been totally modified. You don't need all that to go on this journey. You just don't. You need any vehicle actually to go on this journey that we are doing. However, because I'm bringing my family with me, I don't want to take those chances. I want a vehicle that is good from stock, that has the ability to take the punishment from stock. And this vehicle, the Land Rover Defender, has that ability to take that kind of abuse. It's actually been designed to take that kind of abuse. So me watching these videos of this vehicle, cruising the Namib Desert, cruising the Sahara, going through these deep troughs of water and just pulling itself out, man, I just thought to myself, this car, it's amazing. It's an incredible vehicle that Land Rover made. And so I really have started looking into this vehicle. And of course, there were reasons why I really liked it. I liked the style. I liked the way it retains its value. I liked the way that it had seating for 6 people without having to fold up the back seat. So it would retain all of the space in the boot whilst being able to seat 6 people. And I don't think there were any other vehicles that did that. I like the reliability, which is not something that is synonymous with Land Rover. Its durability, the agility. It's not this huge vehicle, it's a vehicle that is small enough, and we're talking about the 110 here, okay? It is small enough to get through those small little passes that that you will come across so often, especially in Africa. But clearly there are things that I don't like about it. One of those things is the price. It's well out of my price range. And to be honest with you, I don't want to spend 50,000-60,000 euros on a vehicle that I'm going to stick 50,000 miles on straight away. I don't want to spend that kind of money on a vehicle that could, that could have something happen to it, and all of a sudden we need to leave it where it is. We don't want a vehicle that is desired by people. So when, it attracts the wrong type of eyes. So one of the other things that has stopped me is space. There isn't as much space inside this vehicle, which, is coming up to 60,000 euros for one of these vehicles, secondhand we're talking. There isn't enough space, I believe, anyway. If you look at the boot space of a Discovery 5 with all the seats up, except for the rear, the 6th and 7th seats in the rear, when those are down, you get 1,137 litres of space in the Discovery 5, which is a lot of space. And in the Land Rover Defender 110, you get 916 litres of space in the back. That is in the back of a traditional combustion engine or mild hybrid Land Rover Defender, sorry. The hybrid version has even less, okay? But we wouldn't get a hybrid version anyway, but it has even less because of the batteries. It is very important to have as much interior space, living space, space where you can get yourself out of the elements, okay? It is extremely important to have that. So this is 200 litres, almost 200 litres more. Actually, it is more than 200 litres more of space that you have in the Discovery 5, which makes the vehicle extremely attractive to me. I know this was a long segue, but Land Rover, something exciting is happening in the next couple of days. Land Rover is about to reveal its new beauty, the new Land Rover Defender 130. Yes, Land Rover is going to introduce into its lineup its longer version, the longer version. I was going to say longer wheelbase version, but it's not going to have a longer wheelbase. We'll get to that shortly. It's going to be extended by, I believe, an extra 13 inches, okay? Which is huge. It's a huge amount of more space to have in a vehicle. 13 inches is equal to 35 centimeters. 35 centimeters. You're looking at another, well, actually close to 200 litres of space. So it would bring it in line with the type of space that you would get in the Discovery 5. Okay. However, this car is even more practical than that. The Discovery 5 has seating for 5 adults. Okay. 7 adults if you put the boot, if you put the rear seats up, okay? However, once you put those rear seats up, you don't have any space. You do have very small amounts of space for luggage. It is very limited. However, in the Land Rover Defender 130, you are going to have your normal 2 seats at the front with the possibility of having your dolly seat. So you have the possibility, you have the option of having 3 front row seats. And then your second row is your traditional 3 inline seats, okay? So that's seating for another 3 people. And then in this Defender 130, unlike no other Defender that has come before it, you will have a second row of 3 seats. A second row of 3 seats, which makes it possible that this vehicle will have seating for up to 9 people, 9 adults, plus you will have all the room in the back. So you will have the ability to build your storage units and everything else inside the vehicle whilst being able to retain the space that you would normally get in a Discovery 110 with just 2 seating up. I don't believe that that's going to be the case. I believe you're going to have less room in the back, but it's still going to be much more usable. Defender 130 is going to be much more practical than its 110 and 90 siblings. So this is going to be an incredible vehicle. And I have a feeling that they are going to be more focused towards people who want a premium vehicle and have the money to buy a premium vehicle. This is not going to be, you know, you're not going to get people who are going to want to buy this vehicle as a commercial vehicle. This is going to be a vehicle which is going to be purchased for those discerning individuals who want to have something a little more different so they can carry their kids to school in Knightsbridge with a bit of style. Some exciting times, guys. So yeah, I'm really excited to hear and see what's going to happen. And yeah, I will keep you up to date as and when this vehicle does come out. I will try and get down to the Land Rover dealership so we can do a little video about it. So until then, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.